So the parliament session begins on the 21st of this month. As usual, the principal opposition party have nothing in their agenda to oppose the government. Now they are trying to create a smoke screen of corruption against the defense deals. The press conference addressed by the Defence Minister Sri A.K. Antony today, he has made it very clear that he has ordered a CBI inquiry into the reported Westland helicopter deal. And when this issue surfaced, immediately the Defence Ministry swung into action. They wrote to the governments to get the information from outside, and no time was wasted during the last 1 year since this news surfaced. But the government has introduced certain systems in the Ministry of Defence that, no deal, no defence deal is ambiguous or anything unholy can happen there, because any defence deal above 300 crores, there is an integrity pact. This is the new system introduced in the defence, that this integrity pact is foolproof, and violation of this will lead to blacklisting of such firms if they violate the integrity pact. In the reported the case of the Westland helicopters also, no defence deal happens on the spur of the moment. It takes a long time for negotiation, and it was in 2002 when Mr. George Fernandes, then Defence Minister, visited Siachen. The idea of purchasing modern helicopters, that idea came up, and in 2003, the NDA government initiated this idea of purchasing helicopters, which is more sophisticated than the latest ones. So some decision which was taken in 2003, subsequently it was developed, and over a period of time negotiations were held, and when found competitive technically and economically, the deal was struck in 2010. And of late, it is found that the other side, the supplier side, the Italian side, that government found some irregularity, and they have taken action against the chief executive of that manufacturing company. Immediately on, after this news came, the Defence Minister has ordered a CBI probe. And the Defence Minister has made it very clear that only after the CBI probe we can come to a conclusion whether any kind of involvement of anybody in the Indian side, anything irregular happened, anything doubtful or irregular in this deal, against, if the inquiry, if it is found that is there anything, strong action will be taken. And also the Defence Minister said that this company will be blacklisted and the deal will be cancelled. So he has made this statement very, very clearly. And in a situation like this, taking action so promptly, announcing it unambiguously, putting all the doubts and campaign at rest, even after this, we see that the principal opposition party who initiated this Westland helicopter deal in 2003, they are still trying to build up a campaign. This is the intention is very clear that they want something during the parliament session. In the similar way, there was this 2G investigation, the CBI's counsel colluding with some accused person of the 2G case. That came to light when the media reports came out. Yesterday, the 2G JPC was there. The JPC was examining the CBI, or the CBI director was presenting the investigation report to the JPC. So there was, this issue was raised, and CBI director was questioned on this. CBI director very clearly said that when they got this information, immediately they instituted an inquiry. They removed this counsel, and investigation is going on, and that is what happened. But unfortunately, each and every issue of this nature, any government in power, what they can do without loss of time, prompt action was taken. But all these issues are now being developed into political issues only to serve the purpose of raising this in the parliament. And Congress feels that the opposition, mainly the BJP opposition, is not going to gain anything out of this kind of campaign. And they will not be benefited. They have tried these tactics in the past and they miserably failed. Again, they are trying to do this. Whether it is the defense deals or whether it is in the 2G inquiry, government is taking steps in the most transparent manner as never before. But in spite of that, they are politicizing the whole thing. Each and every issue which is coming, they are politicizing it to suit their purpose, to make the parliament session stormy. We welcome it, and we are quite confident that BJP will be miserably failing in their attempt to tarnish the image of the government using this kind of propaganda in the parliament.
Yadav sir, what is the fate of PJ Korean? Are we going to get any new...
Westland helicopter and also the 2G, you don't want to...
No, let's start with the Korean, then we'll come to it.
In fact, what I said as intro, this is very much on the, in the news channels and also in the media. Our party's position, I want to make it very clear. And, the important issues which is coming before us, so we should react. That is why I thought that, I must start with this. I'll come to all the questions. But these two issues, politicizing these issues, is what the BJP is doing. And that we are getting enough clue on that, and that they will fail.
You feel that this time also you will face disruption in the parliament?
No, disruption we don't... No, we don't expect. BJP also, cannot afford to go the indisciplined way they were doing in the past. Inside BJP itself, there is a lot of realization that, that is not doing good to them. When the demanding JPC1 session was totally destroyed, subsequently also, whenever they create problems beyond their point, opposition parties have got every right to raise the issues and to protest and all these things. But when they cross the limit, invariably it goes against them. So I think that they must have become wiser now. They will raise it, we welcome it, we can face it, but we hope that they will not cross the limit. If they cross the limit, we are not going to be affected, they will be affected.
Mr. Chamu, on Sunday you said in Kerala,
the company you said Westland Helicopter will, I just want to clarify, you said company will be blacklisted, deal will be cancelled. After the investigation by the CBI?
Only then, otherwise how do we know? The Italian government's inquiry also says that they don't file, even though they arrested, they did not say anything about the transactions or anything like that. The information we have, whether to take prompt action immediately on receiving such an information. The defense minister held a press conference today. He said openly, clear all the doubts. Because, in the defense deals, now we have a system. Any deal about 300 crores, there is a clause, integrity clause. And so defense purchase in India is the most transparent defense purchase I compare any country in the world today. That is a system there. And the defense minister has come out openly. Because any issue which is developed and then taken to a disproportionate extent and then tried to politicize, and this is the game they are playing. So we want to tell the people that what is happening. So Italian government side, there was an inquiry, there was some action there. We have been trying to get the information from there. We did not succeed in getting the information.
Why this CBI inquiry was not ordered 1 year ago when the news had surfaced? And secondly, what is your take on these reports from Italian side that the ex-Indian Air Force chief was indeed given bribe?
No, in fact, the defense minister has made it very clear today that we have no information about the involvement of the former Air Force chief. And also there is, the last 11 months why it is not done, that is the question. Because when the news surfaced, we immediately wrote to the Italian government for the details and to the UK government also. The issue is that whether the government acted or not. Whether the government was sleeping on it, whether the government was closing its eyes on that, now all on a sudden doing no. We have been, today the defense minister said, last 11 months, we have been writing to the government to furnish us with information. The supplier side, something happened, that is what has come out. If the supplier side, if anything, happened, irregular happened, we as a government will ask for the information, and that is how we can come to the conclusions. When this information was not available, we decided to go for an inquiry, a CBI inquiry, whether there anybody involved, anything unholy happened. According to that only we can take action. So the question...
Released the documents pertaining to the deal in which the former chief of the air staff name and everything has been mentioned. Even the percentage of commission, 8 to 15% has been mentioned very clearly.
No, the BJP may...
can have the access the documents. How can Congress say they don't have the documents?
No, the BJP may have some document, they can make documents, no difficulty, but the documents which after the inquiry, the document which has come, it is not mentioning the name of anybody or of any transactions details. But anybody who is saying something on that, can the government act? So we are going into an inquiry. Probably in such a situation, what is the demand of the opposition? We demand an inquiry. Even without their demand, we are instituting an inquiry. Now there is going to be a CBI inquiry, and that was said by Mr. Antony, a time-bound inquiry. Time-bound inquiry will bring out. So we want all these things, and what we want is that, we will not allow them to use such things for political propaganda. So the government has so moto ordered an inquiry, CBI inquiry, and also the minister said it will be a time-bound inquiry, and that inquiry, on that basis, strong action will be taken, and also if found, if necessary, the deal will be cancelled, the company will be blacklisted. Very, very clear terms the minister has stated today.
Mr. Jambu, on Sunday you made a statement on Vijay Kurian in Kerala. Can you please clarify?
About this, you have any question, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
No. Yeah, please.
आप बार-बार ये कहते हैं कि हम इंक्वायरी करवा रहे हैं, हम जांच करा रहे हैं। आपकी सरकार में क्यों सारे के सारे घोटाले हो रहे हैं और आप जांच करा रहे हैं? और आपकी सरकार सबसे ज्यादा ईमानदार है और घोटाले हो जा रहे हैं। इसका क्या जवाब है? फिर आप जांच करा रहे हैं?
Whether there is corruption, whether there is anything irregular, merely anybody making an allegation, we cannot go by that. See, fact-finding is essential, whichever government it is. And if you say that there should not be an inquiry, take action on any statement issued by a member.
बार-बार स्कैंडल आप ही की
No, bar means, when the allegations are coming, every time we are very sensitive to that, we are reacting to that. Is it a fault from our side? Do you find it fault? Do you find that we are doing anything irregular? See, if anybody raising an allegation and then if you are not responding, there it is our mistake. When we are responding, you don't say it is a mistake from our side. Now, yesterday and today, this is an issue being discussed.
Response is enough for the country.
Our response is adequate.
No responsibility,
Adequate.
just response.
Adequate response is there from the government. Why I said this today is that, an issue came up. and this helicopter deal. Immediately there was an allegation that, the government, who are the names, who are the beneficiaries, and the BJP demanding that, the government publish the beneficiaries' name and publish how much they got. I don't know whether the people who are making the state demand, whether they have any information. Government do not have information. We constituted an inquiry. We said that we will take action on that.
डील एनडीए के सर्वर शुरू हुई 2003 में इसकी रिक्वायरमेंट बताई गई थी 2006 में इसके लिए रिक्वेस्ट फॉर प्रपोजल जारी हुए थे तो क्या कांग्रेस इस बहाने एनडीए पर भी कुछ लैंग्वेज
No, it is not like that, because they are saying that, this Western helicopter deal, they want to put the blame on the government. This is the way they were, the UPA government, they want to put the blame on the UPA government. They only heard something somewhere. No, nobody has got any idea who did what. Nothing has come out. The whole story is not before us. All on a sudden they say, put it on the government. Manmohan Singh answered this question. Sonia Gandhi answered this question. Their demand is coming. You declare the names and this and that. This kind of propaganda, we want to pin down this kind of political propaganda. We say that, if there is anything, we want to clear any doubt in the public mind. That is why the defense minister immediately, nobody demanded, but we immediately ordered an inquiry and said that if this firm is involved in any kind of unholy practice, this will be cancelled and they will be blacklisted. And again, I want to say that in India, we have a lot of experience. So many things we know. But the defense, the system in the defense ministry or the defense purchase, how it is made transparent in the recent past, is a model. And in spite of that, this kind of things are being done. So what I want to say is that nothing unholy can happen in the defense ministry, in the defense deals. That much transparent is the purchase in the defense. That is why I cited this transparency clause. And in spite of that, if any issue is coming up, we are responding to that. That is why this inquiry matter I have explained.
Can you take a question on Mr. Kurian now?
You don't want any of these issues, ma'am? This is this issue. Since they are raising this issue, I thought that it is our responsibility to explain this, and what we are doing and what this intention behind.
Now, everybody wants
European Union has expressed regret over the killing, hanging of Afzal Guru. What is the Congress?
Who?
European Union. What is Congress Party's?
Anybody can make any opinion. They are free to do it. But in India, the way we do things, I don't think any other country can match India's democratic traditions. What we have done in this case, how long it took, how justice was given to him, how fair we were in our conducting this, was known to the whole world. Anybody raising an accusing finger against India should think that 3 fingers are against them. I don't think anybody can have a better track record than India. Anybody who... Now, I don't think that, that worth any comment, because India has...
Another country's affairs.
No, that kind of opinions we are hearing, and certain things we have to discard, certain things we have to replay. This does not deserve a replay. Probably interference in the form of opinion, let it come, we will replay. But other kind of interference.
When you talk about transparency, how is the Congress transparent in PJ Korean issue?
The transparency in the defense deals, what I said is that, today the main complaint, the major complaint, not now, in the past also, we know that from the previous many defense deals has been very big political issue. I thought that probably the burning issues, the most important issues of the day, if you don't want to go into that, then I am ready to come back.
I am taking a question on Mr. Kurian. We need an answer on that. Why are you not taking a question?
What is it, ma'am?
My question is,
Yeah.
on Sunday,
Yeah.
in Kerala, you said that a decision will be taken before the budget session.
Yeah.
Can you please clarify what that means? Is some decision coming or nothing is happening on Kurian?
No, we have clarified it. What I have said in Kerala is something Kerala-related issue, but our party's position was explained to you by my esteemed colleague, Mr. Sandeep Dixit. That is the party's standpoint on that. But I might have expressed my personal opinion on at some occasion, but that apart, you want to know what is party's opinion. Party's opinion was what Mr. Sandeep Dixit has said the other day. So we have said it very clearly.
Sir, what is Chapo opinion?
Pardon me?
Chapo ji ka opinion क्या है?
No, my opinion or XY said personal opinions are not very important. I am before you as a spokesperson. You want to know what is Congress party's opinion on that? Congress party's opinion on that was spelled out very clearly by Mr. Sandeep. You were there. You have reported that. No, you have reported that. No, Mr. Sandeep Dixit has very clearly said, of course, we are not evading any question. We want to be honest and straightforward. So I want to repeat, from Magistrate Court to Supreme Court, all the courts in the country has exonerated Kurian in this case. And that is the background. Even after that, if there is any new revelation, any new facts, any new issues, the law enforcing agencies and the government in Kerala, they can take action. Until then, the party's role does not come. That was made very clear. We have nothing to hide. We want to be very plain about it. There is a government in the state, law enforcing agencies in the state, the whole state, and we all know that, the Kurian was absolved by the Supreme Court, up to the Supreme Court. And even then, if there is anything doubtful, any new revelation from anybody, and it is up to the state government, it is our Chief Minister there, and also the law enforcing agencies there, and there is a remedy for that, they can take action.
Can you explain that what the Kerala issue what you're mentioning? So Kerala is a part of India. Can we also have the information what you said in Kerala?
About what? No, I only said that, the issue, we don't keep it a secret or nobody can, So we thought that probably there were many governments, something happened 17 years back. And in between there were two governments. In Kerala we changed the government every 5 years. 5 years their government, 5 years our government. Whatever lapses from our side, they can notice, they can take action. Nothing happened in 17 years. Twice their government was there. So we also said the same thing there in Kerala. So we all know that, when an allegation is made for some political purpose, when an allegation is made genuinely, both these have to be viewed differently. That is all what we have said.
मतलब आपको लगता है केरल में उनको उन पे डिसीजन लिया जाना चाहिए था और दिल्ली आके वो डिसीजन डिले करके जाए कोई बात नहीं।
ऐसा नहीं है सर. No, we don't believe in such delaying decision. What I was telling is about that taking decisions in advance, even without any demand. So question is that, it is a matter to be dealt with basically by the government in Kerala or the law enforcing agencies in Kerala. If a private citizen or anybody make a complaint, action is to be taken there. Somebody making a complaint in Kerala and action taken in Delhi, that is not what is done. So party's role comes only after that. That is all what we have said. We are not saying anything that, we don't know anything. That is not our attitude. We are saying that, this is to be first dealt with by the local government there, law enforcing agencies. Now it is said that there is new revelation, new evidences are there and this and that. Okay, if it is so, they can take action.
Do you stand by your statement which you made in Kerala?
I stand by Sandeep Dixit's statement. I stand by Sandeep Dixit's statement. That is the official view of the party.
Mr. Chanko, so what is your take on Hindu terror, and is Mr. Shinde going to apologize for his comment?
He has clarified that, then there is a question of apology. If somebody who don't understand the language, he will explain properly what he mean, what he said, what was the meaning, was explained to them. There is something, whether that terminology was right or not, that was the debate. He said that what he mean by that. It is there, it is a fact, all of us know. And how many people are involved in such things? Who are the people involved in such things? We know that. So might be he used a word which was objectionable, but he has explained that. So that is understood very well.
Mr. Chako, recently Rahul Gandhi spoke in Tripura कि हम लेफ्ट पार्टी के देश के पैर उखाड़ फेंकेंगे. Does it mean that his statement is going against the ideological position of the party, as well as he is forgetting the contribution of the left parties to fight against the right wings, as well as Harikrishnan Surjit's contribution in forming UPA first?
No, he did not say that. He did not deny, nor the Sonia ji or Rahul ji, they never denied the role played by the left parties at all. Left parties, we may differ on issues. On many issues, we are differing. But we were together, that's a fact. And in UPA 1, we were together. UPA 2, they backed out, they went back. And it was not that, we did not want them, but they thought it is fit to leave the UPA and they went out. They wanted to sabotage the government also at the time of the nuclear deal with America. So the question is that there are honest differences between left parties and Congress on issues. At the same time, they should realize that in India, there are many issues or more issues on which we can have a common front than the other major parties in the opposition. See, if they realize that they cannot go with BJP, but on many issues they can go with Congress, then they should tune their behavior according to that. That they should know how to do it. And the left parties, when they suddenly take an anti-Congress posture, they should understand that anti-Congressism is not what they should practice. There are bigger enemies. Who is the CPM or CPI or the left parties in India? On their own, they cannot do anything. Even after so many decades, they are only not in a deciding position in the Indian politics. But even then, whatever be their size and strength, they should realize that they cannot find friendship in the other camp, where they probably share the platforms with.
Mr. Chako, in your knowledge, what is the impact of Rahul's campaign in Tripura? Is Congress gaining after this campaign?
Yes, definitely we are gaining in Tripura. We are very hopeful, when we say that, when we said that about Himachal Pradesh also, many people did not believe. So the question is that, Rahul is giving hope. People are now looking at him. So we feel that, we are getting better results in Tripura also.
Mr. Chako,
Ek minute.
has the UPA government decided who to hang now, because the mercy petition of 4 associates of Veerappan has been rejected by the president?
Sir, we never take political decisions on this. Where is UPA and Congress in deciding who to be hanged and who not to be hanged? Is it a political decision? And I'm sorry to say that, this is also being politically associated or analyzed. Unfortunately, when all the options are over, law takes its course, and it happens, and we do not use it for political propaganda. There may be people using it. And X is hanged and Y is hanged and using it for political propaganda. That is not the Congress culture. We never do that. And for that, we don't want votes also in that account. That is not our approach. Maybe BJP thinks, others are also of their same nature and character.
No, sir, but you are aligned Jammu and Kashmir. Chief Minister Omar Abdullah has also reiterated this fact that the Afzal's hanging was a selective one. Now you are saying that BJP people are excusing the Congress, but you are aligned Jammu and Kashmir. Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir has also said this same thing.
Yes, I know that. In the context of Jammu and Kashmir, sometimes the opinions expressed by leaders from Jammu and Kashmir sometimes does not go well with the actual reality. Probably they might be taking emotional responses also sometimes, and we have to discount that. And we know very well that, this may have in the Kashmir angle, when they see, they may be thinking that, an young man was hanged, he is from Jammu and Kashmir, so there is reaction there. It's quite natural, But we don't blame them. But we have done it in a different perspective altogether. In the Indian context, a person who was convicted in 2006 was hanged in 2012 because the public interest groups, the other forums, they were all demanding that he did not get a fair trial. To give an individual a fair trial, how long we waited? But anyone who waged a war against India who challenge, who attack the Indian Parliament and help the people who attack the Indian Parliament. Such people, we don't show any mercy to them. But even to them, even to the worst enemy, we give the maximum time and opportunity. That is why it was delayed probably. But at the same time, we want to restate that, we don't see it as a political decision at all. We never see it as a political decision who to be hanged and when. This is never our business.
On the issue of on 2G, yesterday the DMK party demanded Raja should be summoned to be the inspector of the JPC. What is the likely to be decision to be?
As a chairman of the Joint Parliamentary Committee, I am struggling like anything to keep everybody together and carry on and then produce a result, because the Parliament has reposed conference in a committee. I don't want that committee to abort and go halfway. So I am not answering that question. There are demands, and who raised the demand, we will discuss with them, consult them. As chairman, I said that, I am not giving a final decision now. Give me some time. I will discuss with everybody and come to a common conclusion. In between, there were, that people walked out and they came back. Thank you very much.